Thanks so much, everyone, and thanks again, Emily, for the really kind words. It's such a treat to get to be here at NERFA and jump right in on this opening evening with everybody. We're so excited to get to meet folks and connect and hear the over 450 extraordinary artists who are here to share their craft and those who have been allowing us and them to share our craft around the country. Yeah, it's a special thing. As Emily mentioned, we play traditional music. We also write our own material, instrumentals and songs, and this next one is a song of mine, recorded on my first album, Across the Waking Skies. And it's such a delight to get to play this one with these two. This song's called Woodbury Road. Thank you again, Adam, also for getting us sounding so amazing in less than 3 minutes. New world record.
With a continue, I just wanted to introduce us. We have Ethan Tischler on the guitar over here. Elsie Goller on the cello banjo. And I'm Willie Clemmenson. And both of them have fantastic solo albums, so check those out also. This next set is contra dances, which we also love to play, called Backhat and Flora Ellis. so much. That's our set.
Springtime. One more time. Wow, what a great way to start. And yeah, I love the videos behind here. Is this on the East Coast somewhere? Is this in Maine? Wow.
That's not.
Hoffa's grave, you know, we're in a whole different story. Well, our next presenter, unfortunately, could not be here tonight. Mihman Ernst, who has a wonderful podcast, unfortunately couldn't make it. So I'm filling in. You're stuck with me again. And I'm not happy that she couldn't be here, but I'm happy to get to introduce Tiffany. I've been playing her music, and she is a coal miner's daughter, granddaughter, and great-granddaughter from Eastern Kentucky. She's a marvelous songwriter and also an author, and she's received several awards. She was the recipient of the 2011 Gene Ritchie Fellowship for Appalachian Writing, the 2017 Denny C. Plattner Award for Fiction, 2021 Kerrville New Folk Songwriting finalist, and in 2023 a Falconbridge Folk Festival Emerging Artist. Her music has been featured on NPR's Mountain Stage, on NPR's Live Sessions, Finally Friday. She's also a dialect coach, worked on feature films including Evening Hour and A Women's Work. And Tiffany, you had an album that came out about a year ago, was it?
I had, in 2022 I had my first LP, and then I recently released a co-album with a friend of mine, or
right.
EP.
Right, we've been playing them on the radio. Thank you for that. Thank you for making some great music. We're just getting settled here. Don't forget, there's still lots of music coming. Obviously, we're just starting. The Guerrilla Showcases tonight, be sure to check them out. I'm hosting one in room 326 for Folk Music Notebook. If anybody's around, you'll get to see some wonderful people. And that's one of the marvelous things about NERFA. You just get to wander the halls, hear great music to the wee hours, and it's a lot of fun. I think we're all set. Ladies and gentlemen, Tiffany Williams.
I'm sorry. Jimmy check. On the guitar. I just got a new battery. You had it though? Turn the power on and the DI, please. I'm just glad it wasn't my fault. Okay, let's start it there. build some high life. It's not mine. Is that what you want me to do? To let him tell me to lose my one good chance to be free. You were pretty once, half alone. Do you have anything at all to call your own? Is that what you'd have me do? Cut a letter, just pin my wings to my sides and never know what it's like to fly. Thank you so much. The clock says I have negative 5 minutes and 35 seconds. So I just stay up here until it feels right to leave. So that song was Carletta, and that is on my first LP that came out in 2022. That's the oldest song that I still sing. I wrote that back when I was playing guitar over my lap like a dobro because I didn't know how to, I couldn't play it otherwise, and I really wanted to write songs, so the guitar is secondary. Okay, I'll look for the time. I'll just keep going and I'll look and see the time in a minute. Let's do another older one. I think, sometimes you hit a certain point and you're like, okay, I feel like I've maybe leveled up a little bit. This is the first song that I wrote, and I was like, yeah, I want to write songs like this. If I had it to do different, I'd have pissed more people off. Not worried about the cost of indiscretion. Not give a damn who I lost. I demand what I deserve. Instead of taking what's given to me, and I'd walk away from you the minute I saw you, instead of laying prostrate at your feet. What they don't tell you is it don't matter what you do. You can play all the rules and still lose the game. There's no guarantees, and nothing stays the same. So live it how you want while you can, 'cause there's no bottom to anything. I've been the picture of virtue. I've kept my teeth on my tongue, and I've been the drunkest girl at the bar, breathing your name like fire So this one is new and I haven't recorded it. The way that it came about, a lot of times because I'm a word person, that's kind of like the common thread in all I do. Dialect coaching, I used to be an English teacher, I'm a fiction writer. But so sometimes I'll get words or phrases, and so I was sleeping one morning and it was really late on a weekend, and I was shaming myself for being in bed still, and then I said, I'm not lazy to myself. I'm not lazy, I'm just acclimating to the morning. And so that's where this first line came from. We're not lazy, we're acclimating to the morning. It's hard to move when it ain't dawned yet. It's hard to move with your chest against my back. I've been lonely, confusing common things for holy. I mapped the borders of your body. I consecrated you the moment that we met. I could draw a line between the things I do and things that I've been through. I don't want to. I'm sure you're tired, losing sleep over the gone ones, wondering if you'll ever catch up to all the notions of yourself inside your head. I've been thinking maybe we could make it worth it. Abandon what we think we wanted, move into some Appalachian hideaway. I could tell you you don't fit, that you'd resent me when this thing is through. But I don't want to. It's disappointing, the unkept promise of the morning, when we don't know what's up ahead yet, when what we hope will happen ain't but might still could. I think I have time for one more. Oh, geez. So this is a new one, and I wrote it on a baritone guitar. That's why we're playing in the key of capo tune. Okay, this is called Against My Will. Put on a good routine, but you never can stick the landing. You say you're gone for good, but it won't be long. You'll come back around, so come on now. Who's my favorite son? I want you to say it's never been your MO. I'm over the edge. You want to take it slow. You're hanging out will turn the day around, you always do. You're a bitter elixir, you're my sugar on a spoon. I want you to stay. It's never been your MO. I'm over the edge. You wanna take it slow. You're hanging out. I'm falling deeper still. I'll always love you against my will. I will, I will, I will. I want you to stay. It's never been your MO. I'm over the edge. You're in divine repose. You're hanging out. I'm falling deeper still. I'll always love you against my will. I will, I will, I will. Thank you so much for listening. We did it with 12 seconds left.
That was Tiffany Williams. Beautiful voice. While we're doing the swap over, can we just all thank everyone who has helped put together this year's NERFA and all the NERFAs for the last 49 years. The board, the staff, the volunteers, the DJs, the hosts, and of course the performers make these weekends so special. And especially in these challenging times, we all need to be together in solace, in joy, and in uplifting spirit. I'm Cheryl Kagan, very proud to present folk and great music house concerts in Rockville, Maryland for the last 21 years. And it was pretty recently that I encountered this guy when I was at a concert to see someone else. And I haven't been so blown away as I was by Frank Critelli, a poet, a gardener, a singer, songwriter, a host, and so much more. I think you're gonna agree with me that he's really folk and great. In addition to enjoying him now, you can see him and 11 other performers in my room in 203 tonight. I hope you'll make sure that you have the energy to enjoy all the great guerrilla showcases. But in the meantime, here's the fabulous Frank Critelli.
Thank you so much for having me. I really appreciate being here. This is a song about putting one foot in front of the other, which is how you get somewhere. It's just another step in the process. Evolution leads the way. Something's gotta change if you want progress. Stop standing in your own way. Let the fear inside inspire movement to get up and out the kitchen door. 'Cause the best way out of hell is through it, and you've been there before. So take another step in the process. Go forward all the way. Be not proud nor myopic. Just see life for what it is. It's just another step. Now take a look over your shoulder and see how far you've come. Then take a look ahead toward the future. the work yet to be done. Take another and then another step in the process. Evolution leads the way. Something's gotta change if you want progress. Stop standing in your own way. Take another step. Thank you very much. I'll take a little less guitar to monitor and thank you. Hey, can we talk briefly about the big fat elephant in everybody's living room coming through on the TV? Just for a second. I know it's a really hard time in history, but I've been trying to keep my stuff together, and I hope that you've been keeping your stuff together too. I've been reading a lot about the Stoics, and they might suggest that our job is still the same, and our job is to be kind and virtuous and good people, and to keep on putting a whole lot of music in the world. And maybe our job just got a little bit more urgent. Thank you very much. That's the appropriate response, guys. So this is kind of a song about maybe using your ego and just, I don't know, relaxing in the world. Young men die in an unjust war while we disgrace, deface, and displace the poor. God doesn't hear us knocking on heaven's door with tickets to the Passion Play. And while the earth heats up and burns to a cinder, and we wrestle each other for the legal tender, I'm just a silly elbow bender with nothing but words to say. Let us turn into fishes and swim away. Let's lie in the grass like cows all day. Let's ponder the stars in eternity like the master of anonymity. Guns in schools, outdated rules. Are we raising a generation of fools? And nobody seems to know what to do while the problems get worse every day. We put criminals in Senate seats, and the House is overrun with thieves, while mothers of children wail and grieve and pray for a better way. Let us turn into fishes and swim away. Let's lie in the grass like cows all day. Let's ponder the stars in eternity like the master of anonymity. War on terror, war on drugs, birds of prey disguised as doves. Tell me what we can be proud of when our cities have washed away. And love rises early, but hate stays up late, killing what love once tried to create. Now love's been eulogized and waked, and nobody seems dismayed. Let us turn into fishes and swim away. Let's lie in the grass like cows all day. Let's ponder the stars in eternity like the master of anonymity. So I'll ask it again, like they did back then. When will we love each other again and treat each other as brothers and sisters and friends, and heed what the prophets all say? Now it may sound silly, but I know it's right, that if we concentrate with all of our might, we could change the world tonight. Rise up and greet a brand new day. It doesn't have to be this way. Let us turn into fishes and swim away. Let's lie in the grass like cows all day. Let's ponder the stars and eternity like masters of anonymity. Thank you very much. It's really one of the honors and one of the pleasures of my life. Sing songs for nice people like you, so I really appreciate being here on this stage. And this is a song sort of about characters. I love meeting people along the way. I just met this guy in South Carolina last week, and he was a riot, and I just had a great time talking with him and stuff. And this is a song about just the minor characters in your life that make you feel better about your day and all that kind of stuff. And I guess it says the same thing that the prophet Fred Rogers said, and Narragansett Brewing. Also, they said, hi, neighbor. The man in the group home down the street from me waves every time I drive by, and I roll down the window to raise up my hand, and we flash each other the peace sign. And it flows like a river, the same way every day. I look forward to it every time. I hope you have someone like that in your life, who waves to you and makes you feel fine. And the old woman who works in the grocery store, I can tell has the hots for me, 'cause she blinks her fake eyelashes slowly and clicks her gum in a seductive way. And it flows like a river, the same way every day. I look forward to it every time. I hope you have someone like that in your life, who winks at you and makes you feel fine. 'Cause it's a long way down the river, and it's a long way home. And I hope you have someone special in your life, who smiles with you and helps you have fun. And the old man in the tall house next door to me, he walks his old dog every day, and I watch as he walks by my window. And one day I'm gonna say hey, and it flows like a river, the same way every day. I look forward to it every time. I hope you have someone like that in your life to say hey to and make feel fine. 'Cause it's a long way down the river, and it's a long way home. And I hope you have someone special in your life, who smiles with you and helps you have fun. Yes, I hope you have someone special in your life, who smiles with you and helps you have fun. Thank you so much, I appreciate it. All right, this is my last song, and it's my big sing-along song. I always tell people that they don't have to do that, but you guys have to do that, because it comes to you naturally. I don't know how anybody around here got to write songs. I'm just thankful that I did too, and it's really been a really good thing for me in my life, and this is my big sing-along song, and that's it. My name is Frank Bertilli, and I'm from New Haven, Connecticut. I know a lot of my Connecticut songwriting brothers and sisters are here, and I'm looking forward to hearing all of your songs, and I'm looking forward to playing some more for you too. So I'll look you up on the WOVA or HOOVA or however you say that agenda. When the flood waters rise, then we'll all go fishing. And if the house burns down, we can warm our hands. And when someone does us wrong, that's the time for forgiving. And when the world gives us a licking, we'll just do the best we can. Daddy always told me, now son, take a listen. Life isn't always easy when you get to be a man. There's things you ought to know, and sonny, I ain't kidding. You better learn them now, or life will kick you in the can. When the flood waters rise and we'll all go fishing. The house burns down, we can warm our hands. When someone does us wrong, that's the time for forgiving. When the world gives us a licking, we'll do the best we can. And Mama said, son, don't you grow up in a hurry. Living is a gift, it's best to take your time. There's no sense in wasting even one day in worry. A smile is the only way to keep yourself from crying. When the flood waters rise and we'll all go fishing. The house burns down, we can warm our hands. When someone does us wrong, that's the time for forgiving. When the world gives us a licking, we'll do the best we can. I wake up every morning and I get myself some coffee. Later in the afternoon I drink myself a beer. When evening rolls around and I'm sipping on a whiskey. Some people say that's bad, but it keeps me in good cheer. When the flood waters rise and we'll all go fishing. The house burns down, we can warm our hands. When someone does us wrong, that's the time for forgiving. When the world gives us a licking, we'll do the best we can. Cloudy day, sunny day, it doesn't matter anyway. I gotta ramble on and experience the world. And when I come home, I'll tell you all the story of how I cracked an oyster and I found myself a pearl. When the flood waters rise, we'll all go fishing. The house burns down, we can warm our hands. When someone does us wrong, that's the time for forgiving. When the world gives us a licking, we'll do the best we can. When the flood waters rise and we'll all go fishing. The house burns down, we can warm our hands. When someone does us wrong, that's the time for forgiving. When the world gives us a licking, we'll do the best we can. We'll do the best we can. My name is Frank Cotillion. Thank you very much for listening to me, NERFA. I'll see you for the rest of the weekend. Fight the power, be kind to one another, and remember you are loved. Thanks for listening. I could do a poem for you.
I know, it's me again, sorry. Is Cindy Howe in the building? You're supposed to introduce our next performer. See, aren't you lucky? This has been a public service announcement on behalf of the NERFA community. Cindy, come on down!
While Cindy's coming up here, I'll introduce the great Cindy Howe. Cindy also lives in Appalachia and Pittsburgh, the largest town in West Virginia, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, which is, I think, maybe the first place I learned of her. And she hosts the Great Basic Folk Pod with my best friend, Lizzie Nell. Everyone, Cindy Howe.
Thank you. I actually have moved from the Paris of Appalachia, and now I live in this city, Portland, Maine. I live here. So, Lizzie has been telling me about Olivia Ellen Lloyd for a really long time. And I remember the first time I heard her music, I was like, oh, okay, I'm gonna listen to this woman's music for the rest of my life. That's like the immediate takeaway you get when you hear Olivia Ellen Lloyd. New album in March.
New album in March.
New album in March. Please welcome Olivia Ellen Lloyd.
I can't remember how the trouble a little bit south of New England. I'm from West Virginia. I'm from Shepherdstown, West Virginia, the oldest town in the state. If you hear someone from Romney saying they're from the oldest town in the state, give them a little slap from me. They're liars. They're lying. And I had the pleasure, I've toured a lot this year. I had the pleasure, I was a 2023 Kerrville New Folk winner. If any of you met my work wife, Flamey Grant, last year, she's my gal. What's this? And I know, can you even believe that I get to be friends with Flamey Grant? I can't. All right. I play this song sometimes, and people say, "Man, it sounds like maybe you have a problem with men." And I was like, that's some great feedback. I think it depends on the man. Gave it up without much of a fight. I wish that we could say we tried our best, but now I'm packing up what's left of my whole life. Go on and find somebody else to haul the rest. A little house on cinder block foundation, someone brought in on a flatbed years ago. And all that trouble started right after we moved in. It's been brewing for a while, we both know. Behind every good man, there's a woman who's tired. Keeping the lights on and putting out your fires. And if that is all you wanted now, well, if anyone would do, go on and find someone as desperate as you. I wasn't taught to covet fancy things. If it ain't borrowed, then you know it's secondhand. So I'll gladly give you back my wedding rings. Now could you give me back the time I wish I had? My mama looks at me like I gone crazy. Oh my darling, this is just part of the deal. So first you'll work and clean my house, then you'll raise some babies. And don't you leave that man looking for his next meal. Behind every good man, there's a woman who's tired. Keeping the lights on and putting out your fires. And if that is all you wanted now, if anyone would do, go on and find someone as desperate as you. What do I do with all this love I have for you? When I know I'm better off now that we're through. As you help me move my things, I said I hope life treats you well. But when we're handing off the house keys, you said you could rot in hell. Behind every good man, there's a woman who's tired. Keeping the lights on and putting out your fires. And if that is all you wanted now, well, if anyone would do. Hey, thank you so much. So I grew up in a small town in West Virginia. And like anybody who grew up on John Prine and country music, I moved to the country music capital of the world. I live in Brooklyn, New York. Put it on the map, baby. All right, we're gonna do it's like folky country. It's like country. It's folk. Hank Williams never called himself a country singer. He said it was folk music. So there. I only have one private showcase because I'm quite tired. But if anyone got any last minute cancellations, you know where to find me. I'm a very loud redhead with a lot of tattoos. This song's called Beautifulness. Oh, also, that previous song is a work of fiction, but I do have Honk If You Love Divorcees bumper stickers available for sale. with this beautiful mess. Woo! I got time for this one more. Short, I promise. I don't stay out late much anymore. Most nights I'm in by 9 or 10. And I don't rant and rave after a drink. You could say that I'm saner than I've been. I used to cry at the drop of a hat. I used to feel every single thing. I would crawl on my knees through broken glass, just trying to feel a different kind of pain. But I don't dream quite as hard anymore. Oh, the world don't feel as big as before. You're such a loose cannon. You're such a loose cannon flying high. I always wondered where you live. Traveled around for a couple of years, but the road, it was never a good fit. Oh, every town it would feel new for a couple days until I'd fall into that same old shit. Now I live somewhere not so far away, and still it feels just like a different kind of world. Open fields and late night driving, but I swear I am that same old girl. I just don't dream quite as hard anymore. Oh, the world don't feel as big as before. You're such a loose cannon. You're such a loose cannon. You're flying high. I always wondered where you live. I were born with no hollow bones, so you know that I was never one for flying, I suppose. I was falling to that crash-landed heart, and I tried to pull myself together, but in the end I fell apart. And now I don't dream quite as hard anymore. Oh, the world don't feel as big as before. You're such a loose cannon. You're such a loose cannon flying high. I always wondered where you live. You're such a loose cannon. You're such a loose cannon. Thank you so much.
It's on. Olivia Ellen Lloyd. She's an alum of On Your Radar, which is a monthly series I host at the Bitter End in New York. Almost 20 years I've been doing it. Before that it was at Rockwood Music Hall, may it rest in peace, for about 10 years, and before that at the Living Room, may it rest in peace, and other places. So it's really great when I see the people that have played there playing somewhere else. And I want to give a shout out to the person who presented her, which is Cindy Howes. Are you familiar with this Basic Folk podcast? It's really one of my favorite podcasts, maybe my favorite music podcast. When I first heard it, she was interviewing all these artists who were my favorite artists. Anna Eggy, Aeneas Mitchell, Ifo Donovan, all the A's. And I sent her a fan letter, and we've become friends. So check it out, Basic Folk, if you can. My name is John Platt. I do host On Your Radar as well as Sunday Supper at WFUV. Thank you very much. I just want to, first of all, thank NERFA for bringing this conference together in music mecca of Portland, Maine. It's a wonderful town for music. I've been aware of that for many years. And I want to give a special shout out to the hardest working man in show business, Ron Olesko. He is the MVP in so many ways to the folk community. So thanks for bringing this together and all the other stuff you do. Think about the ways we discover music. Sometimes it's at conferences like this. Sometimes it's at festivals. Sometimes it's trying to cull the gems of all those flood of CDs, digitally or physically, we get every week. But sometimes people come to me at weird places. And Stacia Thiel came up to me at On Your Radar this winter when I was doing the Honey Badgers, who I hope you'll see this weekend, because they are wonderful. And so she came up to me and kind of introduced herself in a nice, polite way, and I thought, okay, let me check out her music. Well, I could hear what was happening in the music, so I booked her to On Your Radar in July, and she really captivated us with her voice and her presence. She's originally from rural Wisconsin, where she grew up in a family raised on folk and country and barbershop, and she migrated to New York City, where she got a degree from NYU, graduate degree in vocal performance and a master's in social work. Yeah. So she's now a psychotherapist in North Jersey, a firm called Illume. I think there's a good reason for that. But she's practicing that and also the music. So I think she brings it all together, and maybe we can feel the power of music healing us at a time we really need it. Please welcome Stacia Thiel.
Thank you so much. It's so great to be here. This is my first time, so I'm open to any tips. This first song is called 10th Avenue, and it really is about New York City, and started out as a very nostalgic song. Me kind of longing for the aliveness I felt as a young person moving to New York many, many years ago. And it has turned into a song that is about reminding me that the curiosity and the aliveness I felt then is still in me, and all I have to do is tap into it. It's called 10th Avenue.
TV
nice days. I don't know what my kids are like, what the hell is a night race? But yeah, they don't want to know. So this next song is about the things that get us through the hard times. I came up with the song while I was on a walk. I walk a lot in my neighborhood in northern New Jersey. I dress like a runner, but I am not a runner. My eldest says that I hop when I run. And sometimes those walks, and in particular one sunny day when I was out, it didn't have the quality that it normally does. I was feeling very desperate for that day. I really needed it. And I wrote this song about the people and the places and the things that get us through the hard stuff. It's called Sunny Days. Oh, those sunny days keep me out of trouble, show me the way, but I can't seem to find it myself. Get here on the double, don't hesitate. No one's crying wolf today, and I'll take time when you make it come undone. I'll take time to be the lucky one. Let it slip show me what it's all for. Pull me out of the haze. The sweet light so blinding. Maybe it's the lonely heart locked up the gates. There's nothing left to do but climb them, and I'll take time when you make it come undone. I'll take time to be the lucky one. Let it slip away. This next song is a song I wrote. It's a very meaningful song to me. It was one of those that tumbled out while I was sitting on the front porch of my home. And I happened to be hitting record, thank goodness. And it was the time of year, it was fall, and I was watching my kids head off to school, which for me, fall is like my New Year's. I get thinking about kind of assessing where I've been and what's happening. In that particular fall, had also been the anniversary of when I lost my dad. And I was just feeling my kids growing up and change happening and the leaves falling. And I also at the same time was on a deep dive listening to Neil deGrasse Tyson the astrophysicist, talking about the fact that we are all made of stars, that we have star stuff in us. And there was something about that that felt really just comforting to me. And I wrote this song, and it's called Stay Stars. See the sparkle in your eyes. You wanna jump in my world and go for a ride. I want you to, I swear I do. Could you hold on a second or two? Slow it down, this crazy pace. Sometimes I don't recognize your face. It seems to change in front of me. I don't even notice, and then I see you fly. Could you just wait a while? Could you just wait a while? See, everything's a great mystery, and everywhere is where you wanna be. You're jumping with both feet high, never-ending 4th of July. Now I know it sounds cliche, but I'm gonna say it anyway. The days are long, the years go fast, and pretty soon the future's past you. Fly. Could you just wait a while? Could you just wait a while? All those twists and turns, moving through space, we're making our way together. Oh, I know this place, and maybe it's fate. We'll all stay stars forever. Just stay stars. See, now I'm left to contemplate. Did I do right by you? Did I seal your fate? Time she wins at every turn. Think by now I would learn. Fly. Could you just wait a while? Could you just wait a while? Fly. Could you just wait a while? Could you just wait a while before you fly? Before you fly. Before you fly. I don't know if I'm out of time. Am I out of time? Are we good? One more? Okay. I don't want to overstay my welcome. Okay. I'm going to play a new song. And what's fun about a new song is when I mess it up, you're not just gonna idle through it, right? This song will be on my album that will be coming out in 2025. It's called Home. Funny how the night takes me by surprise. Funny how the light it hides behind your eyes. Doesn't matter how far down this road we go. One bird in my soul. It's funny how the days twist and wind away. And you, my dear, contemplate the beauty in the edges worn and frayed. Doesn't matter how far down this road you pull me back when I'm off track and I don't even know. Unburden my soul. Take me, I'll go. And it's so clear when you're near, I don't even feel the need to make a break for it. When the words of everyone are just not to come undone, and I don't know where to go. You take me back home. Thank you so very much. Thanks for having me. Thank you, John, for having me.
I think so. Is it okay to unplug? We have the audience approval. Go for it. Stays at the Hill. Thank you so much. All right, we're now going to take a 15-minute intermission, which might turn out to be 20 minutes or so. But go out, schmooze with your friends, make some new friends, have a glass of complimentary water straight from Maine. So we'll be back.
I know. Hold on. Let me jump.
Chopsticks. taking off?
I think so, yeah, pretty soon. Can't set right now. Not like, not totally set, but yeah, closer. We don't need to do it now. No, no.
She has a duo playing with her. She's the main person. Oh, yeah, I got it. I did radio.
out to sweep the floors for us. It's a time-honored thank you. We all appreciate it. No, we're glad you're here. Well, first of all, I realize you've been seeing too much of me tonight because I've been helping putting this up. But I didn't introduce myself. I'm Ron Olesko. Thank you. I'm the director of Folk Music Notebook, www.folkmusicnotebook.com, a 24/7 internet radio station. I've also been with WFDU-FM in beautiful Teaneck, New Jersey, Fairleigh Dickinson University, the Harvard on the Hackensack. Many of you might know it. But next year marked my 50th year with the radio station. I was a little toddler when we started, but I've loved this community, and I credit NERFA for keeping me going. Years ago, I had a day job in television production, not on camera, but I was thinking, well, maybe I ought to give up this radio thing. And then I went to my first NERFA, and discovering all these wonderful people, making these friends, and hearing all this music from people I had not heard of before and was now able to share on the radio, it made a huge difference in my life. I always joke it keeps me out of therapy, and I think that's true. These wonderful songs are something we all need and to go out and spread. Now, this past summer, I had a chance to discover, I wasn't alone, it's like discovering the Grand Canyon. Sooner or later somebody's going to find him. But I was one of the judges at this year's Falcon Ridge Folk Festival, the Emerging Artist Contest. And I was so happy to hear this gentleman. I was blown away by his music, and the other judges agreed. And not only that, but Falcon Ridge, when the Emerging Artist Showcase takes place, the audience gets to vote on what artists they would like to see return. And this next gentleman was one of those. He's from Pennsylvania, the Delaware and Lehigh River Valley area. He is an incredible songwriter that I am so honored to introduce to you now. Please welcome Alex Radis.
Thank you so much, Ron. Really appreciate you inviting me out. Happy NERFA. I'm a first-time NERFA-er. I'm excited to be here. So I wanted to start off with a song that I wrote about, so I moved around a lot when I was a kid, but my grandmother's house was the one constant, so it feels like my hometown. It's a little boom and bust steel town out in western Pennsylvania called Monongahela. It's right on the Monongahela River. And this is a song that I wrote kind of imagining what I thought it might have been like growing up in a town, boom and bust steel town, in my grandparents' generation. It's a song called Monongahela. We went boom and we went bust before the rain could even rust the tin roof on the chicken shack that rang with the rumble of the railroad tracks. And we had laughter and we had war that killed every boy who lived next door. The whole town came to say goodbye as if one of their own had died on Monongahela. That's just how they raised you. You didn't take a selfie in old Monongahela. We made metal and we made law. We prayed to the Steelers and got above. We worked hard and we gave thanks. The shells that we made shattered Panzer tanks. But oh, that river that rolled through here, locomotives and molten steel, dried up, crazy as it sounds. In a dry riverbed we drowned on Monongahela. You play the cards they gave you. You learn to take a licking in old Monongahela. Well, the kids grew up, the kids moved out, the new neighbors don't come around. We beat the Axis on the battlefield, couldn't beat their prices making steel. But there's a heartbeat in this town, it's just a few feet underground. The whole place don't seem so big, but all you gotta do is dig in the Monongahela. You play the cards they gave you, you learn to take a licking in old Monongahela. Yeah, Monongahela, bless the forge that made you. The river's always rolling in old Monongahela. Thanks very much. Thank you. So I was really blessed to spend a month over in Italy last summer. Very, very inspiring place in many ways. And it inspired this song. So we were taking a tour of the Vatican, and we went to the Sistine Chapel. And what I learned, and I did not know this previously, but it was a great story. The guide was telling us that when Michelangelo was painting the roof of the Sistine Chapel, he started, there's like, a bunch of different pictures, all these different panels. And the first panel that he painted, it was all religious themes, and the first panel was the Great Flood. And he's up there on his scaffolding, painting the ceiling, and he's got, making it really detailed. There's a lot of people in that particular scene that he painted. And so he came down from the scaffolding to the ground floor and looked up at it, and he's like, I made everybody too small. Yeah. You can't like really see it from down here, 3 stories away. And so all the other panels, the people are twice as big and they're less detailed, so you can appreciate it from that far away. And I kind of figured, like, if Michelangelo can mess up on his Sistine Chapel, as a creative, that feels really good. So, and then the second verse is about the Tower of Pisa, which is similar in ways. And I always thought of it as kind of a tourist trap, but I actually found it very moving. So anyway, this is called The Garden of Broken Things. I could feel it moving. Michelangelo painted the Great Flood, first got off his scaffolding and looked up at his work for the first time from the ground floor of the chapel. And he said, it's all wrong, the figures are too small. From down here you can't see the love I put into the detail. And the detail is the master. And if the master's hands aren't true enough, if they're cracked, careless and too rough, and if his eyes refuse to see the form of what will soon be, and throw open the gates, let their rusted hinges ring, we all will find our place in the garden of broken things. hour starts to fall, the ground's too soft and the stone was much too small of a foundation. And the foundation is the master. And if the master's plans aren't true enough, if they're cracked, careless and too rushed, and if his eyes refuse to see the storm in what will soon be, and throw open the gates, let their rusted hinges ring. We all will till the ground in the garden of broken things. Throw open the gates where the fallen angels sing. We all will find our place in the garden of broken things. Thanks. All right, so this is a song that I wrote for my daughter Nora, and when she was born, her birth name is Eleonora, after my grandmother. But my grandmother thought the name was too long, so she shortened it to Leonora, and I always really liked that. I kind of wanted that to be what we called my daughter, but she thought even that was too long, and so now she's just Nora. And we're kind of past the point of her sticking her fingers in her ears when I play this, but just barely. I think she'll come around though. But anyway, this is a song that I wrote for her. Oh, look at my Leonora, most beautiful girl in the world. And that becomes a problem when you have a daughter 2 years later. We're working through that one. When my soul goes to my maker, my heart will stay here with her. Heaven spins faster above her, stars soak their fires up bright, just to watch Leonora turn her face to the night. Mountains stop pushing upwards, hurricanes pause for a while, just to watch Leonora, in case they might see her smile. I know every daddy probably feels the same, but that only means there's a flower for every drop of rain. My soul might go to my maker, but my heart will stay here with her. Rain falls down from the storm cloud, wind flies over the lands, just to reach Leonora, in case they might brush her hand. In the years turn that boulder to soil, and grass pushes out of the clay, just in case Leonora's feet might take her this way. I know every daddy probably feels the same, that only means there's a flower for every drop of rain. My soul might go to my flower for every drop of rain. My soul might go to my maker, but my heart will stay here. My heart will stay here. My heart will stay here with her. Thanks very much. That's been my time. My name's Alex Radis. Appreciate y'all having me. Thanks a lot. And I'm just going to unplug this thing here, so yeah.
Hello, everybody. My name is Wanda Fisher, and I'm at WAMC in Albany, New York. I have been on the air at WAMC since 1982, and I did a show in Worcester, Massachusetts for 4 years before that, so I'm aiming for 50. I don't know if that's actually going to happen, but just keep your fingers crossed. I want to tell you a little bit about Carolyn Shapiro here. The first time I met Carolyn Shapiro, we were both, she was working at Cafe Luna in Saratoga Springs, and I was on the board. And we used to get together and do crazy things with the board, like ask the board to sing things and ask the board to play instruments. And sometimes it worked, and sometimes it didn't. They would give us these crazy songs to sing about Halloween that we'd never heard before, and nobody knew how to sing them, and they had people come in and listen to us. But Carolyn and I were the singers, and sometimes we sang them, and sometimes we didn't. Since that time, Carolyn doesn't work at Cafe Lena anymore. She has become a full-time musician, and she has several recordings out, and she's popular. And she just did this thing at Cafe Lena with a group of people, including Ellis Paul and Joe Jenks, called True Songs, where people have songs to pull together, and then they work with professional musicians to come up with an actual song about their story. And Carolyn was one of the people who worked on that. So that was just on Saturday night, and now she's here in beautiful downtown Portland, Maine. And as soon as she's ready, I'm going to stop talking. I'm just, I left my tap shoes at home. And she's going to be joined by James Gascoigne and Una Green. And they are also known as Drank the Gold, if you happen to run into them during the rest of the conference. So, I don't really have a whole lot else to say. Normally, I play music when this kind of thing starts happening. But, I have this other little microphone here. My kids gave me this microphone. So, anyhow, how are we doing, guys? Almost? Check. There are a lot of other folk DJs here. If you happen to see them, you might want to thank them for what they do. Folk radio is still happening terrestrially and streaming. And I hope that you will support your local folk DJ, because we are a dying breed. And shout out to Ron Olesko, because I don't know if you know about Folk Music Notebook. Folk Music Notebook is folk music 24/7 online, and it is a wonder. And Ron is the one who made it a wonder. So thanks to Ron. So how are we doing? You ready? Are you ready? Okay, Carolyn Shapiro. There she is.
All right. Thank you, Wanda. All right, we're going to start off with a nice, happy song about death. It's called End of the Road. You can climb the highest mountain. You can kick and scream and shout and try to run away, save it for a rainy day. You can put out all the fires, curb all your desires, act like nothing's wrong and sing that never-ending song. You can't run, you can't hide. You ain't gonna make it out alive. Well, you can't stop. You can't go. We're all heading to the end of the road. The end of the road. Every little feeling, live your life with joy, oh, believe it's all a ploy. You can't run, you can't hide. You ain't gonna make it out alive. Well, you can't stop, you can't go. We're all heading to the end of the road. The end of the road. Blue skies may fade to gray. It don't mean it'll stay that way. Don't let the ending drive you mad. If everything dies, it can't be so bad. Oh, you can live like this forever. You can blame it on the weather. Waste your precious time waiting for the sun to shine. You can't always stay the same. Be a player in the game. Plant your seeds down low and you can watch your flowers grow. You can run, but you can't hide. You ain't gonna make it out alive. Well, you can't stop, you can't go. We're all heading to the end of the road. The end of the road. Thank you. So my name is Carolyn Shapiro. I'm coming to you from Glens Falls, New York. But I'm originally from suburban New Jersey, which is not something I usually talk about because as soon as you mention that you're from New Jersey, people inevitably judge you. But we're all friends here, so, you know, I thought I might as well be honest with you. But yeah, if you've spent any time in suburban New Jersey, you know that there's nothing really to do except, like, go to the mall and, like, smoke pot in your parents' basement. But I was very lucky because I grew up along the Hudson River, so I had this big body of water to hang out with. So yeah, the Hudson's been kind of like an old friend to me. So this next song is my love song to the Hudson River. It's called River Meets the Sea. The days are getting shorter now. wish I could go back to those times when you were gentle in my mind. Driving down the avenue, well, I'm stuck in traffic, but I'm here with you. There's no place that I would rather be than where the river meets the sea, river meets the sea, where the river meets the sea. The wind that chills me to my bones. It's been a while since I've been home. I wish I could stare at that city now, driving on the west side highway down, driving down the avenue. Well, I'm stuck in traffic, but I'm here with you. There's no place that I would rather be than where the river meets the sea, river meets the sea, where the river meets the sea. Remember when anything to do? Yeah, come on by, watch old cartoons. You drive around, nowhere to go. Next to you, I feel at home. Driving down the avenue, well, I'm stuck in traffic, but I'm here with you. There's no place that I would rather be than where the river meets the sea, river meets the sea, where the river meets the sea. River meets the sea, where the river meets the sea, river meets the sea. Thank you. Let's give it up for Una Grady here on the fiddle and James Gascoigne on the guitar. They have a duo called Drank the Gold, like Wanda mentioned. They also have a room this weekend, room 316, Evolving Traditions. You should check it out. It's going to be great. I'll be playing there on Saturday. All right, we got one more song for you. This is a song from my first album. It's a song about FOMO, like the fear of missing out. Which, like, I think, you know, all of us have probably experienced FOMO. If you haven't experienced FOMO, you're probably, like, not suffering from mental illness, and, like, good for you, but, like, most of us, you know, most of us have FOMO. I think it's definitely gotten better when I turned 30, because I just was like, oh, I'm tired all the time. I can't really, like, do everything. But, yeah, I wrote this song back in, like, my mid-20s as a way to quell those anxieties and to tell myself that no matter where I am, no matter what I'm doing, I'm exactly where I'm supposed to be. Had that dream again, standing at the end, wishing things were different, and I have more time. Now I'm going wishing for a clear night and a bed to call my own. Now I'm standing in these trees with mud all on my feet, questioning myself. Did I go the wrong way? I don't know where I'm going. I'm gonna let it flow in. Look around and smile. 'Cause it won't bother me. Red skies with a stormy breeze. I'm where I'm supposed to be. Why can't I be satisfied? Is it green on the other side? Always trying to run away. Waiting for the day. I don't know where I'm going. I'm gonna let it flow in. Look around and smile. 'Cause it wouldn't bother me. Bright skies and the stormy breeze. I'm where I'm supposed to be. Thank you so much. James Gascoigne, Una Grady, I'm Carolyn Shapiro. See you around.
Trying to hide my sorrow from the people I meet and get along with it all. Go down where people say y'all. Sing a song with a friend. Change the shape that I'm in. And get back in the game. Start playing again. I'd like to stay, but I might have to go to start over again. Might go back down to Texas or might go to somewhere that I've never been. Get up in the morning and go out at night, and I won't have to go home. Get used to being alone. Change the words to the song and start singing again.
Wow. This room is beautiful. And this is my first NERFA, and I'm already having a blast. So thanks, everyone. All of the artists that have played tonight already have been absolutely amazing. My name is Katie Dobbins, and I am a singer-songwriter from New Hampshire, and I also have the amazing opportunity to work with a listening room in the Lakes region near where I live to bring amazing local talent to the stage and some touring artists as well. I've been curating some series there, and one of those series is a songwriter in the round format where songwriters perform in the round. And we do it monthly. We're going on 2 years now with that series, so it's really exciting. And I'm very excited and privileged to introduce our next performer here who did perform on that series with me, and we've performed in a couple things together, actually.
But I'm very excited to introduce her. This is Vanessa. She is a Maine-based singer-songwriter, violinist, multi-instrumentalist, freelance musician, studio musician, and recording artist. We were together in the welcome session next door, and people were encouraged to share their elevator pitch with us. And she said, "My elevator pitch is," and I thought this was really sweet and very descriptive of who you are. She said, "I play whatever folky little thing I feel like playing at the time." Isn't that lovely? That's what we should all aspire to do. And she's a great musician with a very, very kind heart. And I believe that, as her bio portrays, she is indeed, quote, "bringing sparkle to the human experience through the sharing of songs based in honesty, imagery, truth, pain, and love." Vanessa Jones.
Thanks so much to Katie for that awesome introduction. She is so lovely, and her music is amazing, and I've really enjoyed working with her on the few occasions that I've been able to. This first song is sort of about, kind of like a ball of yarn. Sometimes you have to unravel something to make something more beautiful.
Here I am unraveling my soul in a way I hadn't done since 8 years old. By myself on this cold park bench, nearly 10 p.m., wondering just who I am again. Unravel me in an ocean deep. Teach me to see in a sea of bleak. Open my mind when the albatross flies. Make truth from lies in a hurricane's eye. Here I am in pieces of my past, making memories I know will never last. Priorities and parodies swirling on a sea that never felt like it's for me. Unravel me in an ocean deep. Teach me to see in a sea of bleak. Open my mind when the albatross flies. Make truth from lies in a hurricane's eye. Here I am just learning how to live in a world that cannot love what I can give. Unable and unwilling to return to what's before, sailing toward a different kind of shore. Unravel me in an ocean deep. Teach me to see in a sea of bleak. Open my mind when the albatross flies. Make truth from lies in a hurricane's eye. Unravel me, unravel me, unravel me, unravel me. Unravel me in an ocean deep. Teach
Thanks a lot. That's going to be on my third album, which is releasing in January. My album is called Grow Flowers, and it's sort of written around the concept that we can nurture good things in other people by the way that we conduct ourselves, and that others can do the same for us. This song I wrote when someone I love was unable to go to rehearsal because just having a tricky day. Oh goodness, I've got a new capo and things are not good. Still not good. Sorry guys. Better to get it right at the first. All right, I'm gonna do a different song. This was supposed to be the snazziest capo, and my tuner even hooks onto it, which, you know, score, but not if it doesn't work right. Okay, this is a song about, well, you'll hear it. A wild tiger lily in a sea of daisies stands out like a sore thumb, drives some people crazy. Nobody asked her where she wanted to grow. She just took a disaster and she figured it out. Yeah, she figured it out. She's a beautiful human, broken inside. If you met her, you'd smile. If you knew her, you'd cry. Dear Aunt Camilla, with a tear in her eye, she says, ooh, ooh, ooh. It takes a brave, brave man to love a wild woman like that. I met her by the river with a gleam in her eye. She was photographing ducklings who were learning to fly. Her friends left for dinner and they left her right there, immersed in that moment. She didn't even care, didn't really care. She's a beautiful human, broken inside. If you met her, you'd smile. If you knew her, you'd cry. Dear Aunt Camilla, with a tear in her eye, she says, ooh, ooh, ooh. It takes a brave, brave man to love a wild, wild woman like that. She's never been lonely, maybe she doesn't know how. She loves walking barefoot like she's doing right now. The fields are her friends and the forest's her home. She's embraced her own weakness, so she's never alone, never really alone. She's a beautiful human, broken inside. If you met her, you'd smile. If you knew her, you'd cry. Dear Aunt Camilla, with a tear in her eye, she says, ooh, ooh, ooh. so much. All right, one should never play solo violin instrumentals, but I wrote this one. It's called Sandbox Shenanigans, and I just want to share it. And I'm by myself tonight, so I'm going to play this unaccompanied. Picture children in sandboxes being rude, throwing sand, throwing toys. Thanks so much. That one is, as of yet, unrecorded, but I just released my first instrumental that I've ever released last week. It's called Tennis Elbow Deluxe, and I won't play it live because, well, I have tennis elbow, which is messing with my writing process, so I'm writing more musical notation lately. But you can find that on Spotify. I can't play two violins at once, so that's why I won't play that for you tonight. This last song I wrote thinking about what kind of old person I want to become.
With every mile I'm only getting older. My wrinkled skin has made me realize you say beauty's in the eye of the beholder. You always hold me in those beautiful eyes. You're a stargazer with a twinkle in your eye. You're a memory maker with the sun drops in your mind. You're a yellow sticker with the cheeriest of smiles. You're a stargazer with a twinkle in your eye. The laugh lines on my face tell all my stories of the times I chose to see the brighter side. You read between my lines and allegories, and you hold me in those beautiful eyes. You're a stargazer with a twinkle in your eye. You're a memory maker with the sun drops in your mind. You're a yellow sticker with the cheeriest of smiles. You're a stargazer with a twinkle in your eye.
Thanks so much for having me. I'm Vanessa Jones.
Hi, folks. My name is Tracy Walton. I own On Deck Sound Studio in Connecticut. I am also a presenter of Chicken Stock, which is a festival in Connecticut, and I do some of the booking at Black Bear Americana Fest in Goshen, Connecticut. It was probably 7 years ago, I think, that I actually played, when this was the DJ showcase, I played this with Belle of the Fall, and it was a really important gig for us, and I feel like this has always been a really good showcase. So to come back as a curator is very nice for me, and to present my friend here, Brian Titus. I met Brian. He just reminded me that during the pandemic, we did some virtual showcases at the studio, and Brian played that virtual showcase. I kind of forgot that. We reacquainted at a round somewhere in Connecticut. And I played first, and then Brian went, and I said, wow, this guy can sing. I've got to really up my game today, as you'll hear in a few minutes. He's got great songs. He's one of the hardest working guys in Connecticut. I think you're going to be blown away by his voice, and without further ado, Brian Titus.
Thank you, Tracy. Well, this is my first time at NERFA in person. I did the virtual thing for Tracy back during the pandemic. And, well, yeah, I'm from Middletown, Connecticut. I live in my grandparents' old house, which is on the last 3/4 of an acre of their vegetable farm. And I'm going to sing you guys a song that kind of is responsible for my self-proclaimed genre, which is postmodern barn dance. So if you guys want a postmodern barn dance sticker, please come see me at some point. I'll set you up with that, and you can confuse your friends and family. This song is about how my grandparents met back in the day. They were both farmers, probably met in a barn. Yeah, so this is a little barn dance romance. This song's called Pokey Little Beanpole. Well, Jimmy Johnny Jack was skinny as a beanpole. Out his jeans, poked his foot through the knee hole. Walk around town, smile at the people. Pokey little beanpole. Millie, Mary, Mac weren't so easy on the high. She never met a pie that she didn't want to try. But she work in the field past the evening time. 2:43 and a 6'5". Some say opposites will attract, and when you meet your little baby, you a train on a track. Johnny don't care if his corn gon' crack. He'll carry Millie Mary if it breaks his back. Yeah. Now Millie could sew, she could plow. She said she never need no man around. But when the weekend come, man, she going to the town. She holding up the barn wall over at the hold down. But Johnny didn't work, he was thin as a stick bug. But he could pick a banjo and he could cut a rug, and he could call a step till he's red as a fire plug. But never had a date or a kiss or a hug. Some say opposites will attract, and when you meet your little baby, you a train on a track. Johnny don't care if his corn gon' crack. He'll carry Millie Mary if it breaks his back. Yeah. All right. now here is the church, here is the steeple. Open up the doors and see all the people. Millie, Mary, Mac, Jack, happy as can be. Old Mary, Jimmy, Johnny, that pokey little bean. Paul! All right. Well, now some say opposites will attract, and when you meet your little baby, you a train on a track. Johnny don't care if his corn gon' crack. He'll marry Millie, Mary if it breaks his back. Some say opposites will attract, and when you meet your little baby, you a train on a track. Johnny don't care if his corn gon' crack. He'll marry Millie, Mary if it breaks his back. Yeah. All right. Yee-hoo! Well, thank you so much. Well, so I've been trying to get into doing some co-writing lately, and this next song is a song that came out of a co-write with my friend Nicola Gordon out in Santa Barbara, California. And one thing that's really important to me, especially at an event like this, is having a lot of coffee. So I'm a backpacker, and I like to have things that I can self-contain. So I brought my AeroPress. Does anybody have an AeroPress? Yeah, all right. You're my people. Yeah. But anyway, one of the worst things that can happen is if you forget to get coffee and you run out and you wake up in the morning. So that's where this song started from. It's just like having a day that starts off bad and trying to figure out how to make it better. This song's called The Bright Side of the Blues. Well, I woke up late this morning, fell right out of bed. Stumbled to the kitchen, ain't no coffee to be had. So I opened up the icebox, ain't nothing but an old ham bone. She swore she'd always leave me, well maybe this time she'll stay gone. I guess that's one way to see it, on the bright side of the blues. When I pulled up to the job site, man, I tried to punch my card, but the boss man hollered at me, you ain't welcome on this yard. So I got back in my pickup for to spin some dust his way. Seems like I'll be doing whatever I want to do today. Yeah, I guess that's one way to see it, on the bright side of the blues. I could cry a sea of tears, or drink me a river of rye. Blame the big bad world for my misery. But now I'm tired of tearing up. I drink rye whiskey, fill me up. Lost it all, but one thing I won't lose, the bright side of the blues. See, when I got back to my cabin, well, much to my dismay, well, a big wind came when I was out and it blew my roof away. So I climbed up in my bed for to rest my weary head, and I looked up to them stars above, and this is what I said, I guess that's one way to see it, on the bright side of the blues. Yeah, I guess there's one way to see it, on the bright side of the blues. Yeah, on the bright side of the blues. On the bright side of the blues. On the bright side of the blues. Oh yeah. Well, thank you so much. All my songs are really short. So do you guys want to hear a lot of talking or 2 short songs? 2 short songs? All right. That's 2 short songs. All right. What am I going to play next? That's a good question. I was thinking about playing 3 songs and talking a lot, but, you know. All right. I'm going to play. Oh, man. Yeah. Decisions, man. Decisions are hard. All right. Yeah. All right. This one. I hiked the Appalachian Trail from Georgia to Maine in 2013, and thank you. I'm still tired. This is a song about a mountain in Massachusetts called Mount Greylock, and I got this, yeah. Y'all been up there? All right, it's nice. This song's called The Road. It goes like this. Fog climbs thick on the mountain, the air hangs heavy on the breeze. The full moon wearing out a halo, the night as quiet as a thief. And I want you to steal me. Yes, I want you to steal me. Swear the road I'm following is filling up a hollow, and my soul will grow around it. My soul will go unbound and fly. So I left it all to be here among the quiet of the trees. To hear without distraction what it is that my heart needs. Yes, I need you to heal me. I need you to heal me. Swear the road I'm following is filling up a hollow, and my soul will grow around it. My soul will go unbound and fly. Yeah, I'm gonna fly. Yeah, I'm gonna fly. Oh, so, yeah. So where the road I'm following is filling up a hollow, and my soul will grow around it. My soul will go unbound. Thank you so much. This is going to be my last song. This song also has coffee in it. Maintenance, man. I can't wait until I have like a roadie. He just hands me the other guitar. That's good enough. All right, this song's called Sugar So Sweet. It goes like this. 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. So, oh, I love your baby sugar so sweet. Now gather up your love and then give it to me. Sugar in my coffee, sugar in my tea. 'Cause oh, I love your baby sugar so sweet. Oh, I love your baby sugar so sweet. Sugar in my coffee, sugar in my tea. Now gather up your love and give it to me. 'Cause oh, I love your baby sugar so sweet. So, oh, I love you, mama, love you so much. I gotta tell you something's gonna make you blush. I gotta have you near me, I feel your touch. 'Cause, oh, I love you, mama, love you so much. Oh, I love you, mama, love you so much. I gotta have you near me, I feel your touch. And I got to tell you something's gonna make you blush. Oh, I love you, mama, love you so much. Now I knocked on your door, but you must have been out. I need a cup of sugar like there ain't no doubt. Got a fire in my belly, it won't go out till I get your sugar in my mouth. Ooh, yeah. I said, oh, I love your baby sugar so sweet. Now gather up your love and I give it to me. Sugar in my coffee, sugar in my tea. 'Cause oh, I love your mama sugar so sweet. All right, that's my set. Thank you guys so much. I look forward to meeting you all, and we got another band coming up real quick. So see y'all later.
Yesterday she took me to a wintry garden, past the forest of conscience, on a curvy road. With every hour passing, I started to believe in the bubble I've been dreaming, had a floor and a ceiling.
Hi everybody, how are you doing? How's it going out there? Isn't this a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful venue for, this is just like incredible. I'm so psyched to be here. My name is Melissa Farrick, and it's lovely that this is in Portland, Maine, because I only live in Newburyport, so this was an easy gig to get to. I'm really thrilled to introduce Mount Juliet to you all tonight. Mount Juliet is they're identical twins, as you can see. No, they are twins. This is Rennie and Sammy Petrucci. They're from Brooklyn, New York. This is their first time at any sort of NERFA, so very exciting as new up-and-coming young songwriters. I actually had Rennie as a student at Berklee College of Music back in 2017, and Sammy went to NYU for acting. So they have grown, obviously, they've been together since the womb. And we're just wicked excited about their music. We really want to get them out on the road. I'm booking them, so if you love them, we're looking for gigs. So come and talk to me. And they have a single out called Mirror right now. They have another EP, an album coming out next year. And yeah, I guess that's all I got to say. So please welcome and give a warm, warm NERFA welcome to Mount Juliet.
Testing. Hello. Hey guys. We're going to show you guys some songs that we wrote. We are identical twins.
I'm hearing it now. Yep. Sounding good.
think, yeah.
Do you have the?
I think mine, right?
Here, make sure that your knobs are all turned all the way up.
Yeah.
All right.
You hear
So,
that?
this first song is called "What You Can Say to Me Now," and it's about getting your heart broken. Gone is a spell in the air tonight. Panicked and still, we lay balled up in white. You freeze like a deer under yellow light. Gone is a spell in the air tonight. Please don't go, I am shivering, scared of what you can say to me now. Oh, please don't go, I am shivering, afraid of what you can say to me now. Deep down in some pile of dirt is the part of me I've been losing, and I'll dig for the rest of my life, but I'll always be losing. I will always. Oh, please don't go, I am shivering, scared of what you can say to me now. Oh, please don't go, I am shivering, afraid of what you can say to me now. Can't be afraid of what you can say to me now. So what? Just take it all back. I'll keep this skeleton buried if you will. Your voice is filling with cracks, can't let it sink through my skin like a bullet. You really get under my skin like a bullet and come out the back of my brain like a torn out and laid bare in the snow was the part of me I've been losing, and I cradled it all through the night, but I'll always be losing. I will always. Oh, please don't go, I am shivering, scared of what you can say to me now. Oh, please don't go, I am shivering, afraid of what you can say to me now. Can't be afraid of what you can say to me now. I'm so afraid of what you can say to me now. Oh.
Thank you. So that was a little song about getting your heart broken. This next one is called Stitch, and it's about alcoholism, which we write about for some really positive, uplifting topics.
Something will happen today, or I'll throw myself into the sea. Stars will convert into pits in the dirt, or tomorrow you will not be speaking to me. This is a loose end stitch. Don't lift that thing to your lips.
and it came knocking today, and she covered my doorstep in roses. I hid in my bed with a mirror on my chest till I smelled them outside decomposing. This is a loosened stitch. Don't lift that thing to your lips, your lips, your lips, your lips. The crickets are screaming tonight, the worms are all out in the garden. Can't sleep or I'll die, so I'll lay by their side, holding hands with the weeds till it's morning. Here I'll lay till the songbirds are warbling, and the dew wets my lips in the morning.
Thank you.
When I wrote that, wasn't trying to write like a Renaissance festival song. It just ended up sounding like that. This next one is called No Opposite. Thank you. And it's about getting your heart broken. There's a theme.
Freezing water falls doubtlessly to the earth. As my eyes wander to the furrows in your skirt, I am lying. I'm so sorry to be lying under the same old pile of dirt. You have no opposite. It's not an insult, it's just the way it is. Like rolling thunder, belting love songs to the wind. I am lying. I'm so sorry to be lying. To be lying in a fallacy so simple and misled, really trying to deliver on a promise I regret. 'Cause the mountain topped with roses was a fantasy in my head. Still I stuck with you and followed through. Now I'm drowning and I'm wet and I'm dying to be lying here with you. You have no opposite. This I promise to be true. Oh.
Thank you. So another song, guess what it's about? I won't say anything else. It's called Daggers.
When you told me I was funny, there were daggers in your eyes, and they twisted through my body, but I swore I wouldn't cry. So I slept like a boulder till my legs broke out in hives. When you told me I was funny, there were daggers in your eyes.
was pretty, there was buzzing in my head. I don't make the best decisions when my cheeks are burning red. Now I'm crying like a baby, 'cause you left me in your bed. When you told me I was pretty, there was buzzing in my head. I didn't need another lesson, 'cause it's true they're all the same. And the moon is not the only thing to blame. When you told me that you loved me, there were sirens in the sky. It's a shame I couldn't hear them, 'cause you wrapped me in a lie. Still I try to remember that one day I'm gonna die. But you told me I was funny, and you told me I was pretty, and you told me that you loved me while you looked me in the eyes.
All right, guys, we have one more for you. Thank you for being here. This one is called The Atheism. And the funny thing is that whenever Rennie tunes up his string on this song, it usually breaks. But we're kind of believers now, so. Yeah.
This one is called Christianity.
By the yellow dawn, groping on a cross, you went off about some pattern in the lawn, and how you truly believed that you'd seen God. Like a dialogue with a barking dog, I was smitten by the posture in your talk, and how I'll always be half of what you are. I got something in your story, it's been breathing down my neck, but I feel alright. So disposed to seeing color in what I assumed was sparkling white. Mom said faith is something grown into, but I saw the bishop crying to your nephew. My twin's the only other one who understood. This whole room is made of wood. No one's down here 'cause they're good.
been breathing down my neck, but I feel alright.
Yeah, I feel alright.
So disposed to see in color in what I'd assume was sparkling white.
Thank you so
guys.
much. We're Mount Juliet. We have a new song out called Mirror that you can check out on Spotify, Apple Music, or wherever you guys stream.
Yeah, we're at Mount Juliet on social media.
At Mount Juliet Official.
Oh, wait, sorry. At Mount Juliet Official. Thank you, guys.
Thanks so much.
To be with someone so precious that it makes me anxious. To be there by the target and know that I can miss it. I never felt so lonely as when you came and saw me. In the following moment, took your eyes off me. The more I know about you, the more I know I want you. The less I care about who was there before I found you. The more I know about you, the more I know I want you. The less I care about who was there before I found you.
Hi, I'm Gordon Nash, the host of Gord's Gold on, you can probably guess the name of the station. You've heard a bit about it earlier. And I met Travis at NERFA a few years ago, before COVID. He was here with his then girlfriend, now wife, Annie Sumi. I told Travis that would get an applause. And then I saw them at a house concert and actually heard him play his own music and said, hey, you're really good. So I decided he's the one I wanted to present. He's from the Great Lakes area. What, did I say Great Lakes? I know, I should have said Ithaca. Okay, he's in the Finger Lakes area. He is an accompanist, piano accompanist at the Ithaca College Music School. He's also an herb farmer. And no, that doesn't mean what you think it means. We're talking food. And so here he is, Travis Snap.
All right. Thank you so much, Gordon. It's great honor to get to play here this evening. Thanks for y'all sticking it out right on through to the end of the set. I'm gonna make you work for it. Can we sing a little together? You into it? All right. So this was actually a fake out. I'm gonna start at the piano. Okay. All right. Okay. So my first time coming to NERFA was 2016, and there's a similar vibe for certain reasons to that. And then I came again in 2019, and I met my now wife. So it's building. I came in the middle of the pandemic, 2022. It was still kind of the end of it. So anyway, here we are. It's 2024. We got through all that to be here tonight, at the very least. We know we've got that. So if you'll sing this with me, the words are, we will get through this. And I'll teach it to you. We will get through this. We will get through this. That's your part. We will get through this. Beautiful. We will get through this. We will get through this. We will get through this. Is this it? Is this all that we came here for? Retreating to ourselves and close the door. I know there's so much more. Can we just slow down for just 1 minute and be on the land? take a breath and listen to the wind. Silently surrender and begin. And we'll rise every day a new beginning. The same sun rises, but we are wiser. And what will we create when the walls are coming down? And we'll rise, we will rise to meet this new day. We'll find a new way, better than what we've ever dreamed. We will get through this. Yeah. We will get through this. We will get through this. We will get through this. I could just focus on the task at hand. Take care of myself with my own two hands. My feet know where they stand. But there's more ways a heart can soften to the road ahead. Release the heart in patterns and choose love instead. Give this transformation time to shed. And we rise every day a new beginning. The same sun rises, but we are wiser. And what will we create when the walls are coming down? And we'll rise, we will rise to meet this new day. We'll find a new way, better than what we've ever dreamed. We will get through this. 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 Oh, thanks very much. I know we've got singers here because you have very articulate S's. And so I'll try to tell you where those S's go. It will be a lovely choir, but wherever you put them is absolutely fine because we're singing along. And Gord mentioned that I have an herb farm. We grow culinary medicinal herbs and herbal tea, but we're shutting that down, scaling that down, not shutting it down, so we can play more music next year. I've gotten so intertwined with the seasons and cycles and such. It's been hard getting myself out of that, but I'm really excited to play a lot more music this year coming up. So, I've got a couple management team friends here tonight, which are Liv and Braden of Tragedy Ann, and they're at the back, and they've got some information and CDs, etc., and stickers. Yeah, let's hear it for Tragedy Ann. They'll be playing here tomorrow. So let's talk about how we're going to get through this. We're going to sing. I'm going to make you sing the next two songs. We're going to do them back to back. We're just going to go one into the other. And I'm sorry, I'm going to make you sing about democracy. And, you know, if politics, democracy has got you not feeling a certain way, just like look at the democracy of putting on something like this, all the volunteers, all the crews that work year round to make it happen. Can we hear it for everybody making NERFA happen? So when we get to the democracy part of things, you can think about that and this fabulous sound crew. Gosh, we're lucky. But first, we're gonna sing this song called One by One, which is how we get anywhere. One conversation, one nice interaction, one hopeful thought at a time. And this is what you sing. One by one. That's all you do. Here we go. One by one. Yeah. Put some harmonies on in that. Here we go. One by one. Yeah, one more. One by one, drop by drop the bucket fills and pours over the brim. Love by love the heart is filled and can't go back again. This crazy world makes no sense at all. So much beauty, so much hurt. You step up and I step up. We'll find out what it's worth. There's nothing left to lose. One by one, we face into the rain and turn our flesh into flame. One by one, we breathe into the pain. You can't make fire feel afraid. One by one, one by one. With this remaining shred of hope, we have a choice to make. All together and on our own. Will we bend or will we break? And in this brief moment of peace, will we feed the war machine? Or will we find the strength that it takes to fall down on our knees? There's nothing left to lose. One by one, we face into the rain and turn our flesh into flame. One by one, we breathe into the pain. You can't make fire feel afraid. One by one, we step into the light and start to burn. One by one, we give in to what's right. We are the tide that has turned. One by one, one by one, oh, 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 one by one. Can't turn away anymore. We will remember who we are. Fire must spread or it disappears. Lay down your sword and your shield. Be suspicious of all that can divide us. Politics, race, class, religion, and bias. Time and time again, I've seen that we can lift each other up. We 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 lift each other up. Oh, there's nothing left to lose. Show
democracy looks like. Show me what democracy looks like. This is what democracy looks like. We gather here with voices raised so we can go back home today to raise our food and families and live our lives in peace. Show me what democracy looks like. This is what democracy looks like. Show me what democracy looks like. This is what democracy looks like. When someone truly speaks for you, you'd better speak for them. When someone truly represents you, you'd best represent. Show me what democracy looks like. This is what democracy looks. Show me what democracy looks like. This is what democracy looks like. Healthcare, living wage, education, climate change. One person, one vote. You support the troops, bring them home. Show me what democracy looks like. This is what democracy. Show me what democracy looks like. This is what democracy. When you hurt, I hurt. When I hurt, you hurt. When your children hurt, I hurt too. We're all in this together. Gay, straight, woman, man, black, white, brown, tan, immigrant or native child. We're all in this together. Buddhist, Hindu, Jewish, Christian, Sufi, Muslim, or no religion, one truth, many paths. We're all in this together. Show me what democracy looks like. This is what democracy. Show me what democracy looks like. This is what democracy. Look at your hands, put them right out in front of you now. If there's a way, these hands are the ones that know how. Every shovel you lift, every tree that you plant, every choice you make, will this improve the land? We're only tenants here in this body on this earth, given just one job, a mandate from birth. Gratitude for every creature doing its part, and gratitude above us that we get to do ours. It's our birthright, foresight, home tight, what we know is right. We just might reignite the firelight to keep up the fight for ancient fights and real size mountaintops where peace resides, hoping that the fear divides. Love this life, open your eyes. As long as the sun does rise, we walk here side by side. No idea is too big, no action too small, and these hands, your hands, our hands, can hold it all. Show me what democracy looks like. This is what democracy. Show me what democracy looks like. This is what democracy. Show me what democracy looks like. This is what democracy. Show me what democracy looks like. This is what democracy looks like. Thank you so much. Thanks for singing. Thanks to everyone that performed this evening.